Hey guys, let's talk about how we can challenge you to get stronger. You guys seen this screening, the toughness that it takes to play basketball at the high school level. We got to work on that. Our opponents are probably finding ways to work on it. If not, this is our chance to catch them and pass them, which is going to be key. And some of those opponents, again, even guys that you're competing against to make a position on this team next year. So if you don't have weights, if you got weights, use them. But you can still supplement your weights that you're using with some things I'm going to show you. First challenge I'm going to make you is a push-up challenge. I'm going to show you a couple different types of push-ups. Some of you already, well, you all already know how to do some of these because I've been there and watched you do them. But some of maybe the younger ones in middle school that haven't got this, that been around us yet, that haven't seen this, hopefully you'll buy into these challenges too. But my challenge for you is to do different types of push-ups every day. And you can alternate it. You can do one type one day, or maybe two types one day and two types the next day. Keep it fresh. Keep your workouts moving along. But you can do a ton of good for yourself with just push-ups. Let's start real quick. I'll show you a couple of each, and then we'll just move on down the line. The regular push-up, hands wide, feet together. Let's keep that back and butt straight. Come all the way down and touch, and all the way up. Now, guys, this is not just booming your elbows and not coming all the way up. Come all the way up, touch your chest, all the way down. Don't just move your head. Keep your back straight. Do as many as you can. Okay, that's one type. We'll call that the regular push-up. That's what you're most accustomed to. Give yourself a challenge. You can do a close grip. Take your hands, put your fingers and thumbs together. Some of these I haven't been doing many of, so I hope I don't embarrass myself. But anyhow, we're just going to go down the same way, and you're going to find more of a workout for your triceps on this, which is a good thing. Then we can widen it up. We can go with a real wide push-up. I don't know if I got enough room in here, but clear out some room in your house. Feet wide, hands as wide as you can get them, and go down again, all the way up, all the way down. This is just going to give you a little bit different pull on your shoulders, going to give you a little bit different stretch in your shoulders, so all of that is good. You can do incline and decline push-ups. Let's talk about the harder one first, the decline. Find a chair, put your feet up on the chair, and just come down and touch your shoulders on the ground. Again, try to keep your back straight. This is going to force it up into your shoulders a little bit more. You can do it the other way. Let's come over here. Now this will be one of the easier ones you do, but it's still important. Works just a little bit different muscle group. Going to do what we call an incline push-up. And what you're going to do is find whether it's a table or a chair. Here I'm using the bar for our kitchen. Just bring it down and touch, touch, touch. Now that will be one of the easier ones you do, but it's still good, and try to mix it in there. Probably one of the toughest ones I can show you. Come over here, you'll see I've set up 3 chairs. These are chair push-ups. What we're going to do here is stretch it out even further and make it even more challenging for us in our shoulder area, our bicep, use the phone there, guys, our chest area. I'm going to put my feet up on one chair. I'm going to put my hands on the other 2 chairs. Try to get them about the width of your body. And I'm just going to go all the way down, but a little bit further. Try to feel it stretch. And I'll come all the way up. All the way up. Now, there is 3 or 4 different types of push-ups for you there. That's a good place for you to start with the push-up world. Right now, some of you can't do any push-ups or do any the right way, or do very few the right way. My challenge to you, before we get back, can you get up to 300 push-ups? That's, not in a row, but maybe 20 in a day. 20 sets of 20, sets of 30, whatever it takes. Can you mix it up? But before it's all said and done, when you come back next season, can you do 300 push-ups? That's my challenge to you on the push-ups. Okay, guys. You got your push-up challenge, 300 push-ups for next year. You'll notice a difference. You won't have to tell me, hey, you're getting stronger. You're going to notice that difference. Second challenge, let's talk about the core, the abs. You guys know all about crunches and setups and everything like that. Well, my challenge for you is, let's see if you can get 500 crunches in a setting. That doesn't mean all in one row. That means you can mix it up with your different types of crunches. Remember, don't do the same thing all the time. Do them in sets of 40 or 50, and do one set one way, one time for the first 40. Take a 10-second rest, and then do another set another way. There's just a ton of ways you can do crunches. And when I say crunches, you can throw in leg lifts, you can throw in Supermans. Remember what Supermans are? Those younger guys that haven't seen this stuff yet, Supermans we're talking about. Getting my knees and my shoulders off the ground and holding it for 5 seconds. Holding it for 5 seconds. What I'm trying to do there is to work my lower back. It's not good just to work the front. You need to work the back also. But crunches, I guess for those younger guys also, we could be talking about something as basic as this. Or we can talk about having our feet down and out. We can talk about finding a place to put our feet, or find somebody to hold our feet, and doing a full setup. That's good too. Don't grab your hands behind your head. I suggest you keep your chin up and put your hands maybe at your ears. That way you're not getting your neck too involved in it. I would encourage you to throw in some leg lifts of some sort. Go 0 to 90s, all the way up to 90 degrees. Back down, but don't touch. Hold it and do those in sets. Okay, there's just a ton of things you can do that'll pull on your abs, but I would talk about is trying to get to at least 500 crunches and or leg lifts or something like that to help you get there. From there, the next thing I would suggest is see if you can find a place to do your back chin-ups. All right, now where can you do chin-ups? If you don't have a chin-up bar at the house, maybe mom's got a clothesline pole out back. That's where I used to do my chin-ups when I was closer to your age. And you can do chin-ups front ways, pulling yourself up, or you can do them with your hands turned the other way. That way you're going to work your biceps more. Now, chin-ups are tough for some of us. Right now I can't do a lot of chin-ups, but you guys are younger and stronger and better shape. My challenge to you, and this is a tough challenge, this might be the toughest challenge I give you. Can you get 10 chin-ups before you come back next year? We'll see. That's all up to you. You may have to hang here for a while. Maybe you can't do one chin up. If you can't, have somebody help you up there and hold yourself up as long as you can, and see how long you can hold yourself. That will eventually get you stronger and stronger to hopefully you can get a few chin ups. Now guys, when I give you these challenges, some of you is not going to be able to get to any of these particular challenges. What I'm going to encourage you to do is wherever you're at, see what you can add to it. If you come back with 3 chin-ups and you've busted your hump for 5 months to get 3 chin-ups, you're going to be better for it, and therefore you're a winner on that part of it. So whatever I'm telling you to do, these are just maybe ultimate goals. Some of you may be able to whip out 300 push-ups within a month from now. That's not going to be a challenge anymore. Well, I'm going to challenge you to take it to 500 push-ups or whatever it is. Find a way to take yourself to the next level. Remember, with all of this stuff, and what I'm going to finish up with here in a few minutes, make sure you're warming yourself up properly and stretching out when you're done, just like we did at practice. Take yourself through all the various stretching that you might need to do. All right, so you got it. 300 push-ups, 500 crunches, 10 chin-ups. One more part to that, freezing. All right, guys, last part to the challenge. Now, you're going to have some more time. You guys know how hard it is to play high school basketball, at least you guys that's coming back from last year know. The rest of you, listen to what we're telling you. We're trying to help you prepare. What are you doing to get the lungs in shape? What are you doing to get that heart in shape? Most of us, not our favorite thing to do, but run. What can you do to run? Well, let me give you a challenge. As a basketball player, we don't have to be long distance runners. I mean, I myself like to run long distances. Some of you might like to run long distances. Most of you not. I get it. But there's still a certain base of conditioning that you need to build up to have yourself ready to compete at this level and to have yourself ready to be in a varsity situation. My suggestion to you would be start out, run as far as you can. Now you gotta, stay safe. Keep your social distancing. I'm out either running or walking just about every day of the week, 6 days out of the week, running some good distances myself. So I know if you pick the right times, go to the right places, you can protect yourself, keep your social distancing and not put yourself in a bad way. So it can definitely be done. But I would say to you, if you haven't been doing any running since the season was over, then do what you can. That might be a half mile. That might be a mile. That might be it. Just do the best that you possibly can. But my goal, my challenge to you as a basketball player, if you can get to 3 miles by the time tryouts start and you can consistently do 3 miles, you're going to be in a pretty good place. I would even add this challenge to you. 3 miles, can you get 3 miles in 21 minutes? No more than 25 minutes. But I would say if you can get 21 minutes or under, then you would be in a really good situation. If you build yourself up to a mile or two, you might want to start working in some sprints. Again, you don't have to go to the track to do sprints. You got to pick out a safe place. You got to make sure you're, first of all, healthy, but just see if you can mark off 40 yards, 50 yards, 100 yards. Do 3 or 4 sprints. If you can find some hills to run up, sprint up and down. Just find a way to challenge yourself, okay? But conditioning, run, lift weights. Right now that might mean lift our body weight, lift weights and run. That's what you can do. A week from now, I'm going to be sending out a video about some basketball workouts. Again, guys, I know many of you already have workouts. That's great. I just want to give you challenges to take you to the next level. You know what I feel about you guys. You know how excited I am to work with you. But at the end of the day, these next 5 months, especially if we can't be together very much of it, it's all on your shoulders. And that would scare me if I was at a lot of schools working with a lot of guys. That does not scare me with you guys, but you have to step up. You have to man up. You have to be the tough guys, and you have to find a way to get it done. Don't forget to read your book. Please get this video out to others. You all have my number, at least all my guys returning have my number. If you need something, don't hesitate to text me. Keep at it. Stay tough. We'll talk to you next week, guys. Take care.